Hey, Bill.
Holy mackerel.
Isn't that something?
Holy I
It's
didn't
amazing
realize
that
they
they
would
saved
have.
it.
My little 20 millimeter wouldn't have made a dent in that.
Frank Derby and Paul Gerolstein take a first look at the boat that might have ended their lives 65 years ago. They are survivors of Operation Tiger, a D-Day landing exercise off the British coast that came under German attack just weeks before the Normandy invasion. This is one of the few pictures of one of the vessels damaged in the attack. More than 700 were killed, one of the biggest losses in a single day of the war. And it was all kept secret for fear that it would jeopardize D-Day attack plans.
We were told that they'd court-martial us if we breathed a word about the operation. And believe me, everybody was scared to death.
Restoring this boat is a huge undertaking. It will take at least another 4 or 5 years. But the owner and veterans say it's important to set the record straight, a chapter of history that was hidden for far too long.
For these veterans, it is the first time to actually see the German S-boat that struck them on that dark night. Frank Derby was on watch as gunner's mate at the time of the attack.
I think the significance is to finally realize what we were up against. I had no idea they were this big.
Paul Gerolstein was a gunner on the one ship that turned around to pick up survivors.
We threw the cargo net over. And I was down on the bottom hole of the cargo net, grabbing the survivors and pulling them back.
But he has no regrets coming here.
Well, I get emotional, you know,
Understand?
and I hate that. I hate that because it brings back memories of not of the actual rescue and that, but seeing all these young men, died for nothing, really. See? And they say that we had more casualties in Operation Tiger than they did at Normandy. But it was kept quiet.
Casualty numbers were eventually released months later in August 1944, folded in with D-Day fatalities. But it took decades for family members to learn the full details of what happened that night. For many veterans, being able to finally see and touch what was once forbidden to talk about is a relief. Nathan Resnick was a machinist on one of the few boats to escape.
The family has really suffered because they never got the full story by the military of what happened. And some of them to this day don't know what happened.
But restoring this boat ensures that the sacrifices of Operation Tiger will not be forgotten. Atika Schubert, CNN, Plymouth, England.